I'm just gonna straight up call your next comedian. This is already going so fucking long. Guys, your next comedian is visiting us straight from Chicago. Give it up for Shai Bardin.
Thank you, thank you. All the Americans in the back are like, finally someone who talks normal. Yeah, USA. You try and take it. I'd like to begin with an impression, if that's okay. I've been working on this impression. You guys cool? You guys down with impressions? Okay, so thank you. Okay, so this is Eve, right? Like from that book. This is Eve, and she's in the Garden of Eden, and she's seeing the tree of knowledge. Okay, so this is my impression of that. Okay. Should I be bad? No, like I've been so good this week. Okay, okay, because like if I have some, like, will you have a bite? No, like we have to split it. Like I'm not gonna finish it all by myself. No, do you think that like if she like had a Diet Coke afterwards, like she would have been fine? I just feel like Diet Coke just seems to cancel everything out. I really do wish that Diet Coke was just like the solution, like it just kind of fixed all our problems. We need that now more than ever, I think, right? That's my segue from like a medium misogynist joke to talking about the war in Gaza. So thank you. That was so flawless. It's weird doing like stand-up in Tel Aviv because like I don't know what else to talk about. Like the weather, no one's like, it's hot, but like there's more exciting stuff going on, you know what I mean? I was actually, my boyfriend was actually supposed to meet my parents on October 7th. This is like absolutely true. So like this was in Chicago and we were supposed to get brunch on Saturday and he was like a normal boyfriend. Like this is absolutely true. He was like nervous, whatever. And I was like, babe, like, don't worry. Like what's the worst that can happen? And then I get a notification from the New York Times, which like always brings good news. And like, October 7th, like, wasn't even on my radar in terms of, like, things that could ruin brunch, you know? Because he still went to brunch. He still met my parents. Like, afterwards, he went up to me and he was like, I feel like I met your parents on 9/11. And we're still together. He's quite a trooper, so that was really great. And I am in college. I go to Northwestern, and yeah, go Cats? Yeah. Or just, wait, actually? Oh, thank you. You're like, yeah. Nice. But you know, it is nice. Although this year was a little weird to be in college. You know, we had like the whole encampment situation, right? Like a bunch of like protests and stuff. And like, everybody here has been like very curious, like, oh my God, how is like the anti-Semitism? Like, what was it like? You know, all that stuff. And because honestly, like, I don't really want to, like, talk shit about my peers that were, like, chanting Intifada on a Tuesday, because, like, I wouldn't want to make them uncomfortable, you know? But I will say that, like, you know, a lot of my Jewish peers were like, oh my God, like, I'm so intimidated, I'm scared, like, whatever. And, like, to be honest, I wasn't, because, like, these are the same people that need, like, a trigger warning for, like, loud noises in a movie. And, like, I don't know, I don't think those are the guys that are gonna free Palestine, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna tell them that war is loud? It's famously so loud. Not to mention flashing lights, not to mention graphic violence. I mean, it's just not happening. But, like, that's like the whole point that I'm, you know, in college is to expand my worldview and be more tolerant or whatever. I'm actually like one of the most tolerant people. This is absolutely true. I'm so tolerant. Like if I see someone being intolerant, like I'll kill them, you know? That's how tolerant I am. That's really great. I'll give an example of like, literally, this is how tolerant I am. Is like, I actually like, couple years ago, I like briefly dated like a Palestinian guy. And this is absolutely a true story. I matched with this guy on Tinder, right? And he asked me where I'm from, and I say Israel, but then I check his bio, and he's Palestinian, and I'm like, oh shit. And so there's a very long pause, and I decide to send like a risky text, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll send a risky text, it's like, hey, I have a crush on you, you know, that's like a risky text. What I sent was, hey, I don't know if this counts as reparations, but you can occupy my territories. Or call dibs, whatever you believe in. I don't fucking know. And then I get those 3 dots, you know, of someone typing, and they appear and disappear and appear and disappear. And then finally, you're the only Israeli good I wouldn't boycott. And then the 3 dots, let me break my hunger strike on you. So we went out, we got Turkish coffee, obviously, because peace, you know, it's the one thing we can agree on, is that Turkish coffee is the best. And it was honestly like, it really helped. Remember, I'm tolerant, guys, okay? Like, I feel you guys like backing up, but like, I'm really tolerant. Like, so it's okay. And it was actually really cool. Like, we had a lot of conversations, and because this is famously like such a complicated issue, but like some things are really simple, you know, like he was a person, I was a person, he was horny on Tinder, I was horny on Tinder, he asked if I came, I lied, you know, and it was like there was something kind of special about that. There was something kind of beautiful. I will say though, he did choke me like he meant it. You know, he told me I could say this joke. He told me I checked in with him. And, you know, he was like, give me my land back. And I was like, no, you know. But I think at the end of the day, this is my grand message for this, is, you know, Bibi, if you're here, you know, if you're at MASH, if you're at this like tiny gay bar right now, this is my message. You have been, I would say, fucking Palestinians, much like I had once, for years, you know, and now you're fucking Israelis as well. But have you tried making love? Okay, so what you were supposed to do was like, oh, wow, you know, and then like doves were supposed to fly. But that's all right. That's my time, guys. Thank you guys so much.
No, because it turns off these lights and then I don't see my dishes.
Guys, give it up one more time for Shai. Oh, and all of Shai's friends are leaving. That's nice. That's it. Okay, we have 4 seats.